or trailer frame up on the fab table. And when you're gonna weld something like this, honestly, the best welder to go for is just a good old-fashioned MIG welder. The MIG welder is so nice. I like to refer to these as basically an electric glue gun, because once you have the settings set right and you have your pattern down, it is super easy to create good, consistent welds over a large frame like this. Now, if you're doing a lot of MIG welding, a great option is to go ahead and get one of these, what are often referred to as full frame MIG welders, like this ESAB Rustler. The nice thing about the full frame MIG welder is the fact that you have a longer stinger or longer cord, so you can move around to more items. It carries the larger spool of wire, the big 33 pounder, so you don't have to worry about running out of wire. And they usually carry the large tank of shielding gas like this one does. So just if you're doing a lot of production welding, a heavy duty MIG welder like this is great to have in your shop. But there's some other things that will ensure that you have a good quality finished MIG weld. And this is where you got to make that bridge between, okay, I'm done doing fab work and now I'm going to get ready to do some actual welding. You see me wear these gloves all the time. These are often called fab gloves. These are great for working in the shop and then also a little bit of tack welding. But when it comes time to actually break out the MIG welder, you want to get a set of these heavy duty MIG welding gloves. There's a lot of heat and a lot of spatter that comes out of the MIG welder. So having a good set of heavy duty MIG welding gloves is great. Some type of FR, which stands for flame resistant shirt or welding jacket, because just a work shirt like this, you're going to get spatter all over your arms. It's going to burn through it. So having an FR shirt or welding sleeves or jacket makes it a lot better. Good quality welding hood, and this hood from ESAB, this is my A50. I've used it for years. The nice thing about this helmet is you can swap out the front shield. That's just a protective cover, so you can easily swap out to a fresh one. If you're about to tackle a big welding job like this, it's a good idea to put on a new shielding lens for the front of that thing. And if you want to play around, you can play around the two different colors. There's clear and yellow. I like to run the yellow one when I'm doing MIG welding. Another great item to have if you're doing a bunch of MIG welding is some type of anti-spatter spray. Now, this is CRC Weld Aid HD2. Now, this is an anti-spatter spray that provides a protective coating over not only the area that you are welding, but all the areas around it. And what it will do is it will prevent the spatter from basically coming off the weld and embedding itself on either the finished piece that you're welding or the tooling and the fixtures around it. It makes cleanup a lot easier, and it just prevents damage to the tools that you're using it. It also doesn't have any silicone in it, and that's a huge deal if you plan to coat the item with some type of paint or powder coat later. They also have a similar product that's designed to work in the nozzle of the MIG gun to prevent spatter buildup on your nozzles if that's an issue for your machine. I love this welder. Now that all the welding is done on our frame, we'll basically drop the suspension in place, flip this thing over, and then we can put it on some tires and wheels, and then put the bed on.